So it's Sarah here from Crafting and Stamping with Make and Take number 4, and we're still using the Favored Flowers DSP for this project, and this is actually going to be a bit of an Easter treat project. So we're using like this one of these lovely papers. Let me just bring in what I would recommend if you're having a go at this. It's really nice to have something, I think, with a bit lighter colour on the other side. But you don't have to. You can still go with these darker ones, and you'll see what I mean as we go along. So I've got a 6x6 square here, and all we're going to do is fold it point to point. Now I'm actually going to make sure, let me work it out. I'm going to keep my more orangey flowers, the petal pink. Where's my bone folder gone? Lost my, there it is. Sort of in the centre here. I'm wanting my purple flowers to the sides, but it doesn't matter. You can do it whatever way you prefer. So we're just going point to point to create a triangle. And you can see I've just impressed that on the paper. And then what we need to do is we just need to make sure that this is straight. So even if you haven't got grid paper, if you've got lined paper, it helps to have it for this project. So what we're going to do is fold one corner over to the line, and we just want to make sure that we're keeping in a straight line here. So you can see that this is a straight line across. And then we're going to fold the other corner back over, just keeping it in line, going as far to the corner without damaging this one. So this is quite a quick project. It's one that I do redo year after year. I may have skipped it last year. I definitely did one of these in 2021. And then we're just going to fold that top triangle back down. And that gives you your little treat pouch. What I recommend doing is just popping your fingers inside to be able to squish the base down a little bit. That just holds these layers together for you. And it actually sort of gives it a little bit of depth as well. Now we've also got some ovals here. These were punched with the double oval punch, so we've got a basic white and a basic black. That just happens to work with the colours that I'm using here. And I'm bringing in the Easter Bunny set, and I'm actually just going for an Easter treat for you. We're well early with this, but you've got to remember that it takes some time for orders to come through. So we want to make sure that we've got these ordered well in time. Now I will be using this again, I think, in the future, probably next month. And I've not even opened it yet, but we've got an Easter Bunny punch that will punch out our little bunny here. So this is a really sweet set. And we can use these rabbits and flowers and bird and carrot, etc. At times other than Easter. And we've got a few sentiments that work for all year round. There's just a couple of sentiments that are specifically for Easter. And this, an Easter treat for you, is just perfect for this little project. So I've got that inked up and I can see exactly where I'm stamping. Obviously, if you've not got this set, then you can use whatever sentiment you've got in your cupboard. It could just be a simple for you, even if it doesn't say Easter. They'll work it out. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of snail on here and pop it onto the scallop oval. Like that. Just turn it over and press so that I don't smudge it, and I want some dimensionals, and I might as well use black ones because we're using black card. So I'll just take those off, and then that is going to go on the front here like this. Just want to get it nice and central like that. And there we've got our little treat bag, little treat pouch. Now this is a bit of a large egg. I've not been able to get smaller ones yet. It will just fit in, but the slightly smaller ones, things like the cream eggs, etc., fit in very well. Another option, if you don't want to go with an egg, is you could maybe go with something like a hot chocolate and a small Kit Kat, and they fit in there quite nicely as well. So that is our last project for this online workshop, and of course you can do this with whatever papers you've got. Because we're using a 6x6, you can get 4 of those out of one sheet of 12x12 DSP. So thank you very much for staying with me, and please join me at the online workshop next month. In the introduction you had all the details about the make and take packs and what you can qualify for if you wish to place an order, and so I hope I hear from you soon. Thank you. Bye.